Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new English lesson. Please get your literature anthology book ready and let's start. Page 90. Still talking about life long ago and now. We're still comparing how lifestyle changed from long ago to now. For this selection, it's nonfiction. Let's start.
Genre, nonfiction. Compare texts. Read about how transportation has changed.
All right. So for this selection, we'll be learning about things that transportation long ago and transportation nowadays. So this will be talking about real people, places, and things and events that happen. It will give us information and facts about things that happened long ago. And of course, illustrations and the photographs always related to the information that you will learn. Also, for when we have illustration, we have the caption, which is like a small paragraph or a little explanation about that picture that we are looking at. So let's start page 90.
From horse to plane. People today can go places in cars, planes, and trains. Long ago, there were not as many kinds of transportation. Before engines, people had to walk or use horses. People rode in wagons pulled by horses.
So as you understand now that in this lesson we'll be comparing or talking about transportations long ago and nowadays. So transportation long ago, they didn't have car, planes, or trains. So all what was available, either people will walk to their destination or using horses. As you see, horses and wagons, of course, if the weather cold or muddy or rain, it wasn't something that you can just, like now, if you need to go anywhere, you go in a car or take a train or even call a taxi. But long ago, it wasn't that easy.
Then the train was invented. Steam engines made them go. Now people could go places much faster. It used to take days to go 100 miles. After the train was invented, it might take hours. Trains go on rails to and from stations.
So when people use the horses and wagons to go places, it might be taking 3-4 days to just reach a different city because you need to drive or need to ride the horses hundreds of miles. And of course, if the weather is not good or the horses need to rest. But now steam engine was invented and people have trains now. So of course, it was faster and much better comparing with the horses and the carriage. So people used to take the train, and of course, they would reach their destinations in hours comparing with before when they used to have wagons and horses. It might take days to go to one city, but now with the engine and a train, it might take only hours. Let's see what after from horses, trains, let's see what's next.
Years later, cars were invented. The first cars did not go very fast. Cars today can go faster. People like to ride in cars. They can go where they want. The first cars were only a little faster than horses.
So even when people invented the cars, which is supposed to be faster than the horses, also still wasn't that fast comparing with the horses, but it was a bit faster. And as you see, it's small, so only take 2 people, but people were happy to have something like that, and they do something advanced or more faster than the horses. And also they can ride it anytime, and they can reach the destination in a shorter time. So it was a transportation when they first start with horses, and then the steam engine, so they have invented the train, which was faster, and then after that they invented the cars. Let's see what's next.
Soon there was a faster way to go. The airplane was invented. Airplanes can go over mountains and oceans. Today we can go across the world in a day. That could take years long ago. The first airplanes could not go far.
And as you see, when people invent something, they try it, but then they work hard and they try to fix the problem and make it more accurate, more beneficial, more helpful, more useful, more faster. So as we see, the cars didn't go faster than the horses, but now we have very fast car and we have really speedy car. And also the train was the same. Airplane helped them, of course, to go over mountains and ocean that was hard for them to go through cars or train, but airplane was not as fast as now. Now we can go from different part of the world, from all the way around the world in probably a day or hours. But now that's nowadays. But in the old days, probably will take years or will take months to just go from continent to continent. So yes, they invent something new, and then they always updating and changing and make it better and faster and more helpful to us. Let's read Make Connection.
Make connections. What transportation do you use? How is it different from long ago?
Like nowadays, we can take the train or we take the car if you want to go somewhere else, another part of the city or another state, even we can drive, and that's fast. It might take probably a day, or if we are nearby going to a city nearby, it might take an hour or two. But in the old days, if people used to have cars like this or horses and carriage like that, of course will be taking days and days to just go 100 miles. So now life is easier, transportation is more affordable and faster and help. All right, so that was it for comparing transportation about what long ago people have and the invention they did and the upgrade they did to have from horses to trains and from trains to cars and from cars to airplanes, right? That's it for today. So this unit, we talked about life long ago and now, and we saw and compare text for how life was hard and tough long ago in transportation, in school, in daily lives like cooking or cleaning or how the house will look like, and how the easier thing, that cleaning clothes or opening the fridge and getting a snacks, comparing with nowadays and long ago that people need to cook. They didn't have even a fridge or freezer to store their food. If they want to go camping or they want to go trip, it will take days and maybe probably a week or month, but now we can just take the car and go anywhere. Nowadays, school was just one room and children from different age and different grades were together. Now every children or every grades have different class. Also in old days, people used to have books and papers. Nowadays, maybe we still have books and paper, but we have more technologies such as computer or tablets such as iPads or things that help you to print out information and Google about something that you need to learn faster. Also, we learn about cleaning. People need to get the water from the well and fill their tub, then do their clothes, wash their clothes or wash their dishes or use the water for cooking. But now we know that just a simple button, push the button in a machine and you wash the clothes and then put it in a dryer. Also long ago when people need to cook, they used to use the fireplace and the fire from their fireplace to cook in a big pot. And nowadays we have electricity, we have gas, we have stoves and ovens, and we can cook more than one dish in the same time. So technology changed our life to the easier and better way. But we saw also things that didn't change much, like children still went to school all day long ago, and nowadays they still go to school. They still seek and learn for new things. We also learned that children help around, but help nowadays they help in a different way comparing with old days. Like boys, old days they used to plant and collect harvest and crops, but nowadays they just can go make maybe the shopping list or empty mom and dad when they do the grocery to empty it and put it in the right place. So children still help around, but in a different way. All right, that's it for today, first graders. Thank you. Bye-bye.